Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. First, we'd like to ask everyone to please bow for a moment of silence. Amen. Thank you. Dr. Spearman.
Commissioners, Mr. Chairman, our first order of business will be to set the next commission meeting. Next week being Labor Day week, I propose that we not have a meeting on Wednesday, and then our next meeting will be on Wednesday, September 12th at 2 in the afternoon.
Okay, thank
Chairman, Commissioners, on our utility agenda, item number 1, docket number 2018-3E, Duke Energy fuel cost. We have a request for confidential treatment of Exhibit 4.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Elam.
Mr. Chairman, South Carolina Coastal Conservation League and Southern Alliance for Clean Energy assert the confidential version of Exhibit 4 to Ms. Glick's testimony references data request responses that Duke Energy Carolinas LLC sent to them that was marked as confidential. Due to a confidentiality agreement CCL and SACE entered into with Duke requiring that any confidential information be protected from disclosure to third parties, CCL and SACE are requesting that this version of the exhibit remain confidential. Therefore, I move we grant confidential treatment to Exhibit 4 to Debbie Glick's direct testimony. So moved.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Elam's motion. Are there questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, no, and the motion carries.
Item number 2, doc number 1999-30E, South Carolina Electric and Gas Company requesting to suspend indefinitely its experimental tariff, large power service real-time pricing without notice or hearing. There are currently only 8 customers on that schedule.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Urban.
I move that we grant SCE&G's request to suspend indefinitely its Rate 27 large power service real-time pricing tariff experimental. At SCE&G's request, experimental Rate 27 was initially approved by the Commission in 1995 and after that extended for 2-year periods. The Commission most recently extended its experimental rate schedule through January 31 of 2019 by order number 2017-38. According to SCE&G, the rate provides an opportunity for qualifying customers to purchase additional power on a day-ahead basis at the company's marginal energy cost while providing SCE&G an opportunity to improve the use of existing generating facilities. SCE&G states that it is evaluating refinements to experimental rate 27 and wishes to indefinitely suspend the rate effective immediately without notice and hearing. The company further maintains that approval of the suspension will not harm any customers, does not require a determination of the entire rate structure and overall rate reduction, and does not result in any rate increase for the company. SCE&G presently has only 8 customers taking service under Rate 27 and 1 other customer who is negotiating with SCE&G to consider taking such service. SCE&G states that any customer currently taking the service under Rate 27, including the customer currently negotiating, can remain on Rate 27 unless and until the customer chooses to no longer take service under the rate. ORS has reviewed the request and has no opposition or objection to it being granted. Therefore, I move that we grant the request.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Urban's motion. Questions or comments?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, sir.
I would like to say I was initially concerned about the request, considering it was made without notice and without a hearing, but after reviewing South Carolina Code annotated 58-27-870 subsection F, I'm comfortable with moving forward without notice and without a hearing, especially considering the small number of companies this request would impact, in addition to the fact that it's not increasing rates on the company.
Thank you. Anybody else? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The motion carries. Thank you.
And item number 3, doc number 2018-262E, Duke Energy Progress requesting revised meter-related optional program rider, MROP.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Duke Energy Progress has proposed that it offers its residential customers the option of having a non-commutative meter installed instead of a smart meter, and that these meters be manually read by a meter reader on the customer's premises. The company provides that it be permitted, or proposes, I should say, that it be permitted to charge the customer a $170 initial setup fee and then a $14.75 monthly meter reading charge to roll the truck to go and read the manual meter. Since these customers already have non-commutative meters on their premises, I move that we ask Duke Energy Progress to inform the Commission in greater detail its justifications for removing the existing meters, and that the company also give a more detailed account between the nexus between the setup fee and the actual costs incurred. As part of that cost study, I further move that the company provide a cost comparison to its sister company, Duke Energy Carolinas. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Williams' motion. Are there questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. And the motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 4, doc number 2018-202E. This is the Duke Energy Carolinas and Duke Energy Progress petition regarding the CPREQ number proposal. We have a motion for admission pro hoc vice.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Hamilton.
Chairman, I would move that we grant the petition of Laura D. Benton Esquire filed on behalf of the Interstate Renewable Energy Council for admission pro hoc vice. So moved, Mr. Chair.
You've heard Commissioner Hamilton's motion. Are there questions or comments? If not all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. The motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 5, doc number 2009-411G, Piedmont Natural Gas Company, seeking approval nunc-pro-tunc for its various energy efficiency programs.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve nunc-pro-tunc, the continuation of the energy efficiency programs for a period of 3 additional years from the expiration of the extension period. I would note ORS supports Piedmont's extension request in order to resolve any ambiguity regarding the status of Piedmont's energy efficiency programs going forward. So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Whitfield's motion. Are there questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. The motion carries. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, that completes the utility agenda. On the transportation agenda, items 1 through 10 are applications for Class C certificates. Item number 1 is the application of Cruising Safe LLC. Item number 2 is the application of Charlene Sumter, doing business as Skies Transport. Item number 3 is the application of Jonathan Dick, doing business as Cannon Club. Item number 4 is the application of Charleston Taxi LLC. Item number 5 is the application of Classic Choice Limo LLC. Item number 6 is the application of Georgette Robinson doing business as Kingdom Care. Item number 7 is the application of Greer Enterprises LLC doing business as Benevolent Care Transportation. Item number 8 is the application of New Hope Audit Day Services LLC. Item number 9 is the application of Letitia Page German doing business as Bell's Medical Transportation. And item number 10 is the application of Sharon D. Fuller doing business as Expedient Transportation. You can take them together or separately.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Hamilton.
Chairman, I will take items 1 through 10 together. And I would move, Mr. Chairman, that we approve the new applications identified by Dr. Spearman in items 1 through 10. So moved.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Hamilton's motion. Questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 11, doc number 2017-333T, application of Need It Moved LLC for Class E Household Goods Certificate.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move that we approve the application of Need It Move LLC for a Class E. That would be a household goods certificate.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Williams' motion. Are there questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
And item number 12, doc number 2018-141T, application of Dan L. Rapley Sr. doing business as Rapley and Sons Moving Company for Class E Household Goods Certificate.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Whitfield.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the application of Dan L. Rapley Sr. doing business as Rapley and Sons Moving Company for a Class E household goods moving certificate. So move.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Whitfield's motion. Are there questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. And the motion carries.
Chairman, Commissioners, item number 13 and 14 are requests to cancel certificates. Item number 13 is the request of Mojet Limo LLC. And item number 14 is the request of PNP Transportation Company LLC. We can take those together or separately.
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Urban.
I move that we take items 13 and 14 together, and I move that these applications by Mojet Limo LLC and P&P Transportation Company be granted, canceling the class certification. Revoking, yes, sir.
Okay, you've heard Commissioner Urban's motion to revoke those certificates. Any questions or comments? Not all in favor, please say aye. All opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you.
Item number 15, doc number 2018-179T, Southeast Transportation requesting a 90-day extension of time.
Mr. Chairman?
Commissioner Elam.
Mr. Chairman, I move we grant the extension, the extension request of Southeast Transportation Services LLC for a 90-day extension of time until December 9th, 2018 to comply with Commission rules and regulations. However, ORS has raised concerns regarding potential administrative issues that may be created by the granting of Southeast Transportation LLC's underlying request to transfer its Class C charter certificate number 7804-A to a Class C non-emergency certificate with the same number. Namely, ORS is concerned that the proposed transfer may corrupt the tracking database used by the PSC and the ORS and may create tracking and other administrative issues. ORS recommends, and I so move, that we hold the underlying transfer request in abeyance for the 90-day period requested by Southeast, which will allow ORS and the PSC to discuss the technical and administrative issues that may arise from the proposed transfer. In the meantime, I move that the vehicles operated by Southeast as Class C charter vehicles be able to maintain the certificate number 7804-A for for the period that the request is held in abeyance. So moved.
Thank you. You've heard Commissioner Elam's motion. Are there questions or comments? If not, all in favor, please say aye. All opposed, no. The motion carries. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, this completes the business meeting agenda for today.
Thank you, Dr. Spearman. There's nothing else to come before us. We are adjourned.